And I'm back after a rather long break with the loser bracket round 1. This is gonna be Oli versus Asserich versus Manta versus kubayz. All 4 players dropping down from the winner bracket. We will start on Utopia by Wally this time. And we will begin with a warm-up round, of course. In the meantime, let's take a look at the online record, where we see that Oli got the fastest time, top 18 with 58.86. Manta is at top 20. Asserich is at top 26, and kubayz is not in the record, but might have trained offline. The format for this will stay the same. Cup mode with finalist, point limit 100. Once you reach 100, you will become a finalist, which means you have to win a round to secure your position. For each round, the players will collect points. First place will get 10, second will get 6, third will get 4, and fourth will get 3 points. And we play 5 rounds on each map. And soon this warm-up will end and we will start off match. This map got an interesting finish. You can hit the side of the finish to the left and it will still register as a round, but it is a bit risky though. So we'll see if any of the players will attempt doing it. But good luck and fun are being written in the chat, which means that we are starting this match. Top 2 will advance to the next loser bracket round, and the other 2 will of course be eliminated from the tournament. So now we will start seeing that happen in the tournament, so it's gonna be interesting to see who will be the first 2 players to get out of the event. But here we go, first round following Oli for Penta. Also got B+, Isuba, and another Penta player represented. And it is Manta who takes an early lead with Asserich falling down. 3600s behind, and Oli crashes and takes over that 4th place. Asserich with a lot of speed, catching up rapidly to kubayz, who still is keeping that 2nd place. Manta looking strong at the top, 3400s ahead right now as he goes up on the platform. Kubayz and Asserich fighting for 2nd place right now, with Oli over 1 second behind. So jump to the left. kubayz does it a bit better, but Asserich might have more speed. Manta looking to take first, but who's gonna take second? kubayz or Asserich? That is the question. Manta makes a mistake here, but he can afford it. He will still take first, and kubayz is able to pass Asserich by taking that alternative finish. Asserich took it safe and went to the right. kubayz went to the left and was able to pass him and take 2nd place. But Manta is in the lead after 1 round with 10 points. kubayz at 6, Asserich at 4, and Oli at 3. As we go live into the 2nd round out of 5. And Manta off to a great start once again. The only Swedish player in this tournament. Oh, that's a great turn from Asserich though. Puts him at first. There's kubayz going a bit wide. And is 3500s behind the top. It's very close between Asserich and Oli. Manta has fallen down a bit here. Asserich hitting the ceiling of the checkpoint. Manta coming back, goes for a wide line, should have good speed here. Slightly more speed than Asserich. Not the best landing though. Asserich with a perfect landing, able to pass Oli as well. Coming up to the ending, who's gonna do the alternative finish this time? Asserich, Oli, or Manta? Here we go, and it is Oli, and I think it was only Oli that did it, yeah. But Asserich able to this time take first by taking the safe route. I guess he knew he had a bigger gap down to 2nd place now, so Asserich takes first and is tied now with Manta, 14 points each. Oli at 9 and kubayz also at 9. So far a pretty close match. Oh, Oli with a no drift there in the uphill. Not the start he wanted of this 3rd round. The 3 players are neck and neck. kubayz falling down slightly here. Losing some time, 15, 20 hundreds behind now. Goes wide there, close to the wall, but Stays on the road. Manta in the lead ahead of asserich with 200s right now. Will kubayz be able to come back here? Decent line here, but both Manta and asserich also doing well. Good landing from all three players. Manta currently having a short lead. Small lead over asserich. Approaching the ending. We'll see who's gonna take the ending now. asserich hitting the hole! asserich hitting the hole and losing all his speed. kubayz able to pass him. Manta took the left finish there, even though he didn't have to, but he couldn't know that asserich lost his speed there, so took the right decision and was able to finish as well. 24 points, Manta in the lead, asserich at 18, kubayz at 15 and Ollie at 12. Oh, and Ollie with another bad start. It's not starting off this match good either. I cast the match he played in the winner bracket as well, and he had a terrible start to that match as well. It's not looking much better now. Manta though is looking very solidly in the top. We're once again having a big lead, 4,500s ahead of asserich at the moment. kubayz just behind asserich at third. Losing some time here though. Oh, Manta going super wide there. Should have good speed because of it. In this landing here though, you don't want too much speed. You want to land perfectly in the downhill so you keep your speed at max. But anyways, Manta will take first, and kubayz coming closer to asserich and will pass him again! Once again, kubayz passing asserich by doing the alternative finish. Must be kind of frustrating for asserich, as evidence of what he's writing in the chat. So after 4 rounds played, Manta in the lead with 34, asserich with 22, kubayz with 21 and Ollie with 15. Will Manta win another round and put him at 44 points? Doesn't look like it since he gets a no drift, just like Ollie did in the previous round. 3,500s behind first place. Good speed here though, catching up. Might be able to overtake asserich and Ollie. Yes, he will. Goes up to second place. Good stuff by Manta. Still got kubayz in front of him, and then it goes too wide. And that affects him for the next turn as well. So he's back to fourth place. In the meantime, we got kubayz in the lead. Ollie is at second. asserich is at third. Oh, and asserich gets a bump there. Oh, and now Ollie hits the wall. So kubayz will have no trouble taking first. Can take the finish the safe way, which he does as well. 59.37. Ollie 0.97. asserich 1 minute 3500s, and then didn't see Manta's time. But that is the end of the first map. Manta in the lead with 37, kubayz at second with 31, asserich at third with 26, and Ollie at fourth with 21. And let's see what the second map will be. It will be Aperico by Omnipots and Roa. Omnipots, one of the players in this tournament, of course. Qualified yesterday from the French qualifications together with Kronos, and is in the winner bracket right now, I think. So we will do one warm-up before we continue the match. And let's just take a brief look at the online records. We see that Ollie got the fastest time, 105.29. Manta got top 22, and then both kubayz and asserich are absent from the list. And this map, we've seen a lot of mistakes in previous matches. I kind of feel like it is the hardest map out of the map pack based on that. So we'll see how the players will cope with it. That is the end of the warm-up. To repeat the score, Manta in the lead with 37, kubayz at second with 31, asserich at third with 26, and Ollie at 4th with 21. Playing to 100 with finalist mode. Here we go, first round. And following Ollie, who has had a pretty bad start to this match, only at 21 points, but right now taking the lead. And looks like Manta has dropped down. 5800s behind Ollie right now. Asserich and kubayz in the middle. Ollie keeping a good pace there at the top. 1300. Manta not too far behind either. He's catching up a bit for each checkpoint. 5600s now. And getting closer to Asserich. Oh, and then makes a minor mistake there, so loses some speed. Ollie is still in the lead. kubayz and Asserich fighting for second place. Not many turns left to go. kubayz is at second right now, but Asserich just behind him. Last turn will decide it. Will Asserich pass him? He attacks for it, but kubayz should have more speed and will take that second place. 1000s ahead of Asserich, but it is Ollie who wins the round though, and with that goes up 31 points and at third place now, passing Asserich. kubayz with 37 at second, and Manta still in the lead with 40. Only 10 points between the 4 players. So this is quite a close match so far. Now Manta with another bad start and an even worse start. He's going to be even further behind the next checkpoint. Over 1 second. So bad start to this map in comparison to the first one where he started off really good. Ollie is doing much better now though. It is at first place again ahead of kubayz. Asserich has dropped down a bit. 4900s, 53 in the next checkpoint. Ollie is really driving good right now. 2600s out of kubayz, should be able to keep it. Can take it easy here. Doesn't have to risk it too much. The players are driving with cars on, so they are aware of their positions, but kubayz getting closer here and then, and almost able to pass Ollie. Only 100 behind. Ollie took it a bit too safe, I guess. But he did win the round, and with that is up to 41 points. Only 2 points behind kubayz and Manta, who are sharing first place. Asserich at 4th with 34. As we go live into the third round, and now kubayz with a poor start compared to the other 3 players, and Manta hits the wall, 3rd round in a row, and it's only getting worse for each round. Now he's going to be a couple of seconds behind. Asserich is in the lead ahead of Ollie, kubayz at 3rd. kubayz looking to pass Ollie here, which he will do. Or maybe not. Different lines from the players. And Ollie is back to second place. Asserich though looking good at the top. Although he did make a small mistake there. Ollie coming back with a lot of speed. Could perhaps pass Asserich with a nice finish. We'll see if he can do it. Asserich with much more speed over the stretch. Extends his lead and should be able to take first. kubayz is pretty close to Ollie though. Can perhaps pass him to take second. Yeah, no, he won't. They have actually the exact same time. And who's gonna take 6 points? It's Ollie who gets 6 points. kubayz gets 4, I mean. The exact same time there from Ollie and kubayz. And Ollie in the lead now, 47 points together with kubayz. Manta 1 point behind, and Asserich is 3 points behind. This is a very, very close match. But Manta, who had a lead after the first map, has not been driving good so far. 3 crashes in a row. Here's Asserich though, who crashes first. And Manta finally survives that part of the map and is in the lead as well, ahead of his teammate Ollie. kubayz 4900s behind already. Manta wins this one, he will be back in the lead. right now looking very good at the top. He is 5400 ahead of Ollie, 7600 ahead of kubayz, and 1.5 seconds ahead of asserich. So this is Manta's round to lose right now. We got 1 turn left, and Ollie is far ahead of kubayz, so should take second. As he will. 105.80 by Manta, good time. Finally able to finish around there without a mistake, and it gave him 10 points and first place again with 56 in total. Ollie at second with 53, kubayz at third with 51, and asserich at fourth with 47. Last round now of the second map. Let's see if all 4 players can get past this part. Yes, we might have a closer round coming up. Manta in the lead again. kubayz at second, asserich at third. Ollie currently at the bottom. But will pass asserich in 1 turn. Getting closer to kubayz as well. Manta 2300 ahead of kubayz right now. Oh, and then Ollie clips the wall to the left. Asserich will pass him. Go up to third place. Manta still at first. 3900 ahead of kubayz now. Continues to build that lead. Oh, and asserich gets much more speed over the stretch than kubayz. Asserich up to second place now. Can he do the second turn? Well, no, he hits the pole. He hits the pole. Both kubayz and Ollie will pass him, and he only gets 3 points in the round. Could have had 6. But Manta wins that round 2 rounds in a row after a rocky start, and is in the lead now with 66 points. Ollie at second with 57, tied with kubayz, and then asserich at fourth with 50. Only 16 points though between all 4 players after 2 maps played. And yes, try to keep it in English in the chat. Alright, the third map will be Cax by Wormy. Scrappy got the online record here, and Ollie once again got the fastest time out of the players playing in this match. Top 14 with 102.28. Manta at top 22, asserich at top 29, and no kubayz in sight. But he's obviously practiced on the maps though, so that means that he's been playing offline in preparation for this event. Alright, and that is the end of the warm-up, so let's continue this loser bracket round 1 match between Manta, Ollie, kubayz and asserich. Manta in the lead with 66 points, and then at second place we got kubayz with 57, and also Ollie with 57. Asserich at last place right now with 50. And we are playing to 100 point limit, and then the players will become finalists, which means you have to win 1 more round to secure your position. So who's gonna reach finalist mode first? Looks to be Manta right now, but we'll see. kubayz with an early mistake in the start of this third map. And then we got Ollie, Manta and asserich close to each other. Good turn there from asserich. Goes up to first place. Manta has dropped down to 4th place. kubayz will pass him. So that means only asserich and Ollie remain in the fight for first place and 10 points. Asserich wants it the most. He's at last place. Could go up to 60 points, but instead makes a crucial mistake. Hits the walls to the left. It's not gonna have good speed here either. kubayz will get closer to him, but still is kind of far away though. Ollie, the only player still alive in this round. 1.5 seconds ahead of asserich. Should be no problems taking first. That's gonna put him at 67 points. 102.75, decent time as well. Asserich 104, kubayz 105, and Manta 107. Manta though still in lead, 69 points, 2 points ahead of his teammate, and 8 points ahead of kubayz. And then asserich still at last place with 56 points. And kubayz with another bad start. Still in it though. Can make a comeback. 2300s behind right now. Players going up on the platform. Manta in the lead, but I think he made a small mistake there. Loses his speed and will drop down to 4th place. Asserich takes over first, Oli second, kubayz third. Kubayz landing a bit more to the left. Manta can pass him. Asserich keeping that first place just ahead of Oli. Manta 3100s behind. kubayz close to Manta, could perhaps pass him with a good finish. Here we go, last couple of turns. Manta crashes, or Manta I mean crashes, so drops down to 4th place. Asserich will take first by the looks of it. 102.62, great time. Oli takes second, also time under 103. kubayz 103.11 and Manta 105.66 with that late mistake. So Oli now in the lead with 73 points, 1 point ahead of Manta. Asserich up to 3rd place with 66, 1 point ahead of kubayz. Oli had a pretty rocky start, but is definitely driving better now. Previous map and this one as well. And kubayz at 4th place once again. In the 3rd round as well. Looks like he's gonna pass Oli though and go up to 3rd. Let's see if Manta can avoid crashing here. No, he gets a so-called slowdown there. That's because he's not in the right gear going up on the platform. So that's what happened to Manta, probably in the previous round as well. So he's not doing that platform correctly. You gotta make sure that you are in the right gear taking certain turns in this game. It's one of those hidden things that most people don't know about the game, but it's definitely important, especially at this highest level of competitive play. Anyways, we are reaching the ending of this round. Asserich looking to take another 1st place. 102.77 ahead of Oli. Then kubayz 3rd ahead of Manta. And Oli extending his lead slightly. 79 points. Asserich goes up to 2nd with 76. 2 wins in a row. 1 point ahead of Manta. kubayz at last place with 69. Only 10 points between all 4 players. We might actually see 4 finalists at the same time here. It's definitely possible. Oh, Asserich hits the pole! There he is. Gonna lose a lot of time. Let's see if Manta is in the right gear now. Yes. And also takes over the lead. kubayz at 2nd, Oli at 3rd. Anyone's round. That's a great turn from Oli, puts him at 1st place. And where's Manta? He drops down a bit, goes down to 3rd. kubayz at 2nd, still at striking distance. Could perhaps take 1st place here and pass Oli in the end. Here we go, last turn. Who's gonna build up the most speed? Looks like it's gonna be kubayz. No, no, it's Oli. Oli with slightly more speed, 102.79. 200s ahead of kubayz, 1700s ahead of Manta, and 1 second 4100s ahead of Asserich. Oli up to 89 points now. Asserich and Manta both at 79, kubayz at 75. Last round now of the 3rd map. Oli can go up to 99 points. Had he only had 1 more point, he could have reached finalist mode in this round, but now that is not gonna be the case. No mistakes so far from any of the players. Manta at 4th place. Oh, and Asserich hits the wall, and then Manta as well. Manta has to back it up. Hits this checkpoint hard. And it looks like kubayz has also made a mistake. So Ollie, the only player remaining, can go up to 99 points now. I didn't really expect this based on his performance in the winner bracket 8 finals played earlier today. He made lots of mistakes, but now in this match driving much more solidly, so perhaps the pressure is not as big anymore and he's feeling a bit more relaxed. Definitely seems to be the case. 102.91 by Ollie. 10 points puts him at 99 points after 3 maps played. Asserich will be at 74 points. Oh, 83 points I mean. Manta will be at 82 and kubayz will be at 81. So only 2 points between Asserich, Manta and kubayz. And of course, top 2 will go through to loser bracket round 2. So the next map will be the last one. 5 rounds. Might take less than that even, we'll see. Ollie could go through in 2 rounds. First needs to finish a round to get finalist. And preferably he wants to win it so that the others won't get over 90 points. Meaning that they couldn't reach finalist mode in the next round. So that's what his goal will be in the round after these warm-ups. And this map will be Boots House by Short Z. Carl Jr. got the online record, 105.29. Asserich got the fastest time out of the players driving with 105.57 at top 14. Ollie at top 20. No, Manta at top 20. Ollie at top 21. And kubayz absent. So we'll see if this is gonna be Ollie's map. Looks pretty good here in the warm-up at least, but looks can deceive. Alright, that's the end of the warm-up. Let's end off this match now. Ollie in the lead with 99 points. And then we got Asserich, Manta and kubayz 3 points from each other. Asserich at 2nd, Manta at 3rd and kubayz at 4th place. And let's follow Ollie. Gonna reach finalist mode first. Although we have seen players not finishing rounds as well, so I suppose that could happen to Ollie in this map. And I think it actually happened to him in the winner bracket 8 finals. I think 3 rounds he didn't finish on this map, in fact. But looks better now though, in the lead. No, kubayz will take over. Or maybe not. Yes, he will, with good speed there. Asserich at last place right now, Ollie and Manta in the middle. There's a lot of stretches on this map, so very important to exit turns with a lot of speed, including this one, which is the hardest one since it's a jump at the beginning. kubayz still keeping that first place, just ahead of Manta, then Ollie I mean, and then Manta at 3rd place. Ollie will take over, then hits the pole! Whoa, I've never seen that happen. Strange mistake there from Ollie, and kubayz will take 1st place instead. Manta takes 2nd, Asserich takes 3rd, and Ollie at least able to finish, but this was not what he wanted. That was really strange, to be honest. He just went too much to the right on the stretch and hit the pole. No need for it actually at all. So that means that kubayz could potentially reach finalist mode in this round as well. He's up to 91 points, needs to win. But Ollie is now finalist. If he wins this round, he will go through to the next round. Let's see if that mistake in the previous round will affect him or not. Right now, in the middle of the pack. Still on good pace, and that's a good turn from Ollie. Almost crashed. But worst of all, looks like kubayz has crashed though, so he's out of it. Manta and Asserich still could deny Ollie a spot into the loser bracket round 2. Especially Manta, who's currently in the lead. Asserich makes a poor landing there, gonna lose some speed. It's up to Manta now to deny Oli a spot into the next round. Will he be able to do it? Here's the long stretch, followed by a loop. Oli getting closer. Great landing there from Oli, building up more speed. And here comes the ending. Oli attacks, and Manta hits the wall to the right. And Oli is gonna make it. 106.06 by Oli puts him in loser bracket round 2. So congratulations to Oli, through to the next round, still alive in the tournament. Kubayz with 4 points in that round. Manta did not finish. Manta missed the finish line and will not get any points whatsoever. Still at 88. And he cannot reach finalist mode now. That is unfortunate for Manta. So both Kubayz and asserich could now do it. Asserich needs to take first or second. I mean, Kubayz needs to take first or second. And asserich needs to take first to do it. Right now, asserich with the lead. Could have 2 finalists now. If Kubayz and asserich takes first and second place, but Manta right now in between. Ooh, not the best landing there from asserich, and then Manta crashes. Down to 3rd place, and it looks like we are going to have 2 finalists here perhaps. Asserich needs to take first though, otherwise he will not be finalist. Kubayz passing him here. Let's see the ending though. Asserich going for the inside line, but Kubayz should have more speed passing him, and Kubayz will take first. 105.88, 200 ahead of asserich, and 1.5 seconds ahead of Manta. So that means that Kubayz is the only finalist. Asserich at 99 points, Manta at 92. So Kubayz now can also qualify to the next round, and with that eliminate asserich and Manta if he takes first in this round. And gets a great start to the round. Is in the lead right now. Oh, and asserich gets a bump from the border and puts him into the wall. So it's up to Manta now, who's had 2 poor rounds in a row. Oh, and he also gets a bump, but doesn't hit the wall at least. 1900s behind Kubayz though. Will Kubayz take second place? This is it. This is his chance. Here comes this landing. Will Manta get more speed? No! It's Kubayz who can extend his lead. He's gonna be a couple of tenths ahead now perhaps in the end. Gets good speed here as well. He is 1200s ahead only though. Manta can still make it, but he needs a perfect finish. Kubayz 1500s ahead now. Here comes the ending. And it looks like Kubayz will make it unless he misses the finish line, which he doesn't. And Kubayz will take second place. So Oli and Kubayz through to the next round, loser bracket round 2. Manta and Kubayz unfortunately are eliminated from the tournament. GG. Or did I say Kubayz? I meant asserich. Anyways, that is the end of the match.